Okay, here we are once again at the 40th anniversary of the Florida RV Supershow 2025, and since I am not exactly an expert on the view, I brought someone who is our friend Howard Newstate of the Newstate Nomads. Hey,
Robert,
it's so great to see you again, man.
Great to see you. Absolutely great to see you. And yeah, 40 years. Can you believe it? It's a big year, particularly for Winnebago, because of what's behind us right here. This is all new. This is the new R, the 24R. The 24T also came out before. And I spent 3 months in this RV traveling around. So yeah, what do you want to know, man?
Would know, just give me the grand tour, man. And I know this is the official public debut for this particular floor plan. So
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV.
25 feet long. All of the Navions are the same size, same dimensions on the outside, but there's some differences, right? Like if we talk about from the outside, the gear garage is a really big deal, you know, because a lot of people want to like travel with their toys, and this is a huge gear garage. It has 3 separate doors. It has AC powered, DC power. It is heated, and it's also has a good lighting package inside of it.
Right.
So it's great for all your goodies.
Yep.
This is new for this year. This is from Mercedes. This is their blind spot detection. So it's on both the left and on the right.
All right.
There's some storage here. And then hidden behind here, that's your inverter charger. So there's a 2,000 watt inverter charger here. And with View and Navion, they come at least with 320 amp hours of lithium. So this is a very off-grid friendly RV, is the idea, yeah. But yeah, you got the double
solar too. I mean,
and it has solar. It has 240 watts of solar. It has the double pane windows. And we can take a look at those on the inside. Don't you have some? I think maybe on. Does one of the Micros? Does the Micro have the double pane?
No, they not yet. Not that I know of. No, so.
Yeah, these are really. I think these are really awesome. Yeah. So first of all, double insulation, so better for heating and cooling, but also for noise. It's a very quiet coach. We have the door open,
and I love these awning style windows. You can, they have like several levels that you can open it up. Right.
So what's really cool about it is, like, you know, if you just want some ventilation, but like from a rain perspective, you can just literally go like this,
crack it open.
Just crack it right like that, and then you've got for a bug screen here, and then on the bottom is your blackout, and so you can kind of do a mix too. And I like too that you can have it like kind of like this. We do that a lot because then you get the fresh air, but you still get the privacy. They are really black. Cool. They are full blackout too, which is nice. Yeah. I guess we'll start in the galley. Interesting changes even for this model year. So this is a new combo latch. So when you're on a travel day, so see it's fully locked. Okay.
Yeah, because you don't ever want those doors to open. When you make a right turn. Yeah.
Right. And
that's great.
Yeah, and so it has soft.
I thought it was a bottle opener, to be honest.
So it's just easy, right? Because it's just one switch, and then it locks everything down.
Yeah. Peace of mind.
This is kind of becoming a standard for Winnebago. So they give you 1 induction and then 1 propane, so you can pick and choose.
I've seen this particularly on the View models.
View models.
A lot of the Views, they give you the option.
Yeah. You still have a convection microwave oven, so you know you're able to bake and all of that, and we do with it. It's great. You have I think this is a. I don't know the size on this one. Yeah. I'm sorry, Robert.
It does look like 30-ish something.
30-ish inches. It has a JBL soundbar on it. It is a smart TV. So it has, it's like Amazon Fire TV. But we usually also plug in like a Chromecast. It's great because whatever you have running on here, there's another TV in the back too. And so if you have something plugged in the back of this, you can also control it here. And Winnebago does a really nice job about storage efficiency. So like behind here, that's not lost space. Cool. Yeah.
That's the smuggling compartment right there.
Yeah. And I will point out too, so there's a roof access port right here. So from a expandability or Starlink or things like that, you can literally put your router right in there, pop straight up, and it's pre-plumbed for that. So, okay, we'll point out real quick. So this is the new Truma. This is the Aventa Comfort, and this is the first ducted air conditioner from Truma. It is a ducted AC. It's very, very quiet. We were very impressed.
Yeah.
I was super happy with it.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the regular Truma, so I imagine this being
It's
ducted
even quieter.
is even quieter.
It's even quieter. Yeah, exactly. Because even the non-ducted is a quiet unit. This one is like a step above. It is nothing like the air conditioners you've probably ever heard in a in an RV for sure.
Yeah.
So this color scheme and everything, I love. So Winnebago, when you're at the show, it's pronounced Hygge.
Hygge.
Don't ask me how a Y becomes a U, but it's pronounced Hygge. So Hygge is like a specific aesthetic, a design aesthetic. And so this color scheme, the use of wood, the use of natural like element, in other words, like the coppers and all of that, that is Hygge style. It's meant to be, I guess, very calming. It's supposed to feel kind of like a, you know, like you're in a Scandinavian lodge, I guess, or something like that. We love this color. So
it's very, very
pleasant. And if you're not in this color, that's okay. There's an alternative color scheme too. That's more like it's more like creams and grays. It's very neutral color, so you can always put your own color and pop as well. Let's see, just quickly behind. So Robert, you've got, this is a queen size overcab. There is still USB back there. There's 12 volt, and there's 110, and it is ducted, so there's actually AC up there as well.
Oh, you have AC up there too.
Yeah, it's on the right-hand side. There's a duct. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Oh, sorry, it's left.
Well, left hand. The other right.
The other right. Yeah.
Okay,
right here.
there you go.
Yeah.
And you've got windows here on both sides.
And then you have
too.
windows
That's
too.
very
Yeah.
good.
Yep. And then from a ventilation standpoint, this little window which has a screen on it, you can open that up, and so you can even get ventilation up here too.
That's great.
So you get nice cross ventilation too. Keep in mind too that because of the lithium system, because of the inverter charger that's on here, you can run the air conditioner from your batteries.
You can.
You can. And the new thing with, as they're refreshing the View and Navion lineup, is they're also dramatically increasing the lithium capacity. So like this one is available, you can get all the way up to 960
Yeah, that would
amp
be
hours.
three of the 320s. Yeah.
Which is a lot of lithium.
Yes, it is.
And when you have that much energy, like that air conditioner, we ran this air conditioner successfully for over 24 hours.
24 hours. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you would with that amount. I can run it for like 4 maybe.
Yeah,
with
but still,
mine,
with one battery.
Still with one battery. So
Yeah. And it's amazing because it's an extremely efficient air conditioner. So. Kind of the interesting thing, I think, with the R in particular is you have 3 distinct rooms, which is very interesting because it's only 25 feet long.
Yeah, it's
right. So this is like your living space. You have a kitchen. This is a nice. What I like about these, they give you a split, so it has a cutting board on the back.
Cool.
So if you just want to be able to rinse something but still have something over here, you're not losing all that counter space. There is a flip-up counter extension.
Yep. Cool.
But yeah, let's go all the way back.
Yeah.
So.
I'm totally getting Echo vibes here.
Right? So what I always say, this one to me, it's like if the Echo and the Navion had a baby, because in the back it's Echo, and in the front you get the finishes of the Navion.
Right.
But yeah, so this is a very comfortable. So this is the new Wind Sleep system. So Winnebago now manufactures their own mattresses. They also manufacture the supports that go underneath them. So this is their own system. So it's like a Froley type of support system. It's very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I had no problem sleeping on this. No mattress pad or anything like that needed. It's very, very comfortable. And then this, very similar to the Echo, this will flip down. I'm not going to put it fully in place. And then this is what becomes your king.
You become a king bed, yeah.
Yeah. And again, very comfortable. Some people sleep this way because it is wide enough that, like the average person, under 6 feet, I would say, can probably sleep like this direction too. Some people will do that. You get
and then you have a coffee table there with your to have a breakfast in bed or whatever.
Tons of sleep, sleep. Tons of storage. Above.
Well, tons of sleep too.
I need tons of sleep too.
Yeah, you're jet lagged too, like.
Yeah. And then there's also storage underneath.
Yeah.
You got these large drawers.
Right. And this is like wardrobe, right?
Yep. Yeah, there's 2 of those. Yeah, so it mirrors on both sides.
All right.
And then what's kind of neat about that too is, like, I'll just show you. This is hinged. So if you lift this up, you can access that as well.
Ooh.
So if you have something that's kind of a unique shape and size and you want access to
Right.
its inside,
From the top.
yeah, from the top. Yeah,
Mhm.
which is nice. Yep.
Now, how much would you pay now? Huh? That's innovation right there.
Right. How much would you pay to have, you got an odd-shaped storage unit? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. Okay.
The magic hallway is what I call this. But on this side is your shower, and on this side is the toilet and sink. And when you open these doors, they kind of alternate. It forms a hallway, and this is one connected bathroom. So you have a large mid-cabin bathroom. I have no idea how you're going to show this, Robert.
Yeah. Show me. Just.
Okay. Well, I'll open.
Pretend. Okay.
So I'll open one side.
Okay.
then you can- It's locked. Okay. There.
Yeah.
So I'll open one side, and so that's the bathroom.
Okay. So I'm here. I'm gonna come here. Hold on. Let me switch camera here. So I'm gonna come here, do my business and whatnot, and then might want to take a shower,
Yeah.
right? So then I close this one, and it becomes a whole bathroom, like a whole room here. This is really, I like it.
Right. It's actually quite spacious.
It's spacious and private, and
yeah.
are you stuck back there?
No,
Yeah.
no, I can open this now. but what I like about that though is it's a smart use of doors, right? Because either way you can create privacy,
Yeah.
right? So you almost have an ensuite. Like if you open this up, this closes it off.
Right,
So
that
now-
will become like your
Like your
exactly.
your bedroom door.
bedroom door, yeah.
like your bedroom door right there. So it's a really nice, I think, solution because you only have 25 feet,
Yeah.
and it's coming up with creative ways to like mix and match.
Yeah.
Like, where's your
Let's
photo?
pretend your better half isn't feeling well, and she wants to stay in bed back there, and you want to have company here, and have like a, you can come out now, Howard.
Okay.
That was just for illustration purposes.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of in a nutshell. That's the 24R. Oh,
And this seemed very comfortable too, right? I know you were
here. Come on. Yeah.
you were showing.
Oh yeah. You gotta, Robert. Here. Sit down.
So I know there's a hidden button somewhere down
So
here,
you'll
right?
feel the buttons, and then
No,
the
that's
one
not
that's
it.
furthest away from you. There you go.
Ooh, so they're like built into the cushion here, the buttons. Oh.
Oh yeah. And Robert, it's a 0G. I'm just gonna tilt my shoulder.
Yeah, tilted down.
Yeah. But yeah,
So
it's a 0G, so it's meant to be,
Oh, man, yeah.
it relieves the pressure on your back and all of that too.
I feel better already. I slept 5 hours last night, so if I stay here too long,
Yeah.
I'm not getting back. All right, yeah,
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
it's awesome.
The only other thing that I would just point out, so this is on a slide, right? So your couch and also the refrigerator are on a slide. But even when they're in,
Yeah, it's
you still have full access
it's fully
to
functional,
everything.
yeah, which is very important.
You can sit in there, you can open your fridge and your refrigerator, you can get to the bathroom, you can absolutely sleep in the back,
Right.
no problem at all. You don't have to have the slide extended in order to do any of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. And you have the pedestal there for the
Yep.
You can put it here or here. I
Correct.
imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, because so on the Mercedes, these both spin around, and then they have these boosters. So the boosters bring it
Yeah,
up.
because I noticed in the Mercedes the front is
a little bit
it's
lower.
a few inches
Yeah.
lower than the
It's about, what is that, 6 inches maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a little booster that
the booster.
helps to
Yeah,
bring
that's
it up.
perfect.
And with the Mercedes Sprinter, you get a lot with this one.
I know this one is high tech. You have like the digital rear view mirror and all
digital
the
rearview mirror. I mean
all the driving safety features, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Very
Full
good.
infotainment is really good. And the other thing too that's nice is like if you have multiple drivers, it has presets, and so it will raise lower. I think it's like an 8 direction or maybe even a
Yeah.
12 direction.
That
so you
would
can
be so
dial it in.
awesome for us because Ili and I are totally different sizes.
100%.
And man, it's so hard to get it back exactly
Right.
the way you wanted it.
Yeah, so you can dial it in.
That's a great feature there.
Yeah.
And it has a third setting also. That's for
That's
like when
three.
you So three
Yeah,
settings.
So what I typically do, my wife Caitlin and I, we both drive. I mean, this is a very easy to drive RV.
Yeah.
It honestly, it drives like a sedan. The Mercedes does a really nice job with their Sprinters. It's very comfortable. It's a pleasure to drive. Not a lot of effort. You know, you're not driving a truck.
It's not,
very easy.
You're
to
not
turn
fighting
the wheel. Not fighting it at all.
Yeah.
But we have like 2 settings, one for each one of us for driving, and then the third setting is actually what we set for this when it's spun around.
Yeah, that's,
because we bring it all the way up, and then we bring it all the way, forward.
Forward, yeah.
So that way it spins around real easy.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, Howard. Thank you so much for the tour, man. This is we have to do a tour of the T one of these days.
Sure, I'd love to.
Which is the other one that
Yeah, I got to try
the
that out.
The other one of the new ones.
Yeah, the 24T.
Yeah.
That's a beauty. Have you seen it?
Well,
The
you want
24T?
to show me?
Sure.
Now?
Yeah.
Do you have time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Did you want to do it all at once, or I don't know?
Yeah, let's do it. If they're not working on it, let's do it. If there's no one there, let's do it all at once, This is one long shot, like in the old movies, So this is the T. You also drove this. You lived in it for a few months, right?
It was 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah, so I was in this one for 5 months. It's a
Yeah.
tough job I've got.
I know,
Tough
man.
job.
Yeah,
We
I
suffer.
don't know how you can do it, but this is the one with the Murphy bed.
It is,
if memory serves.
Yeah. And actually, we can turn on some more of the lights too. But yeah, I mean, the obviously you can see the same color scheme in this one.
This has the Huga. Huga. I have to learn that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a Yuga Huga. But yeah, look at the copper. I love this, like the copper backsplash. It's just so cool. I love the texture of this. The big selling point, in my opinion, on this one is 2 things. One, you don't lose space with the bed, right? Because it's a Murphy bed.
Murphy bed.
And the reason why they had to design an entirely new couch is because it needs to be able to fold forward so the Murphy bed can come over it.
Come on. Yeah.
And that's really the secret sauce of this one, is like nobody has ever made a powered, foldable,
And I think I
recliner.
tried it once. This is like the fastest Murphy bed in.
Oh yeah.
It goes like boom.
You want me to do it or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Go for it.
yeah, okay.
That'll be
It's a-
content. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy. So yeah, so you do this. Each one of these unfolds a box like this, and then your button is
there's a
behind here.
button there.
Yep.
And it's like if you blink, you miss it. It's like I did not speed that up. That's the way it comes down. Yeah.
Yeah, and there you go. And your bed is now made. So, you can leave all of your sheets, your pillows, all that stuff on there, and it's ready to go. It's a really nice nice setup.
That's very cool. You
yeah.
have the dinette on this side.
Yeah, and so here again, like the reason why this collapses down is because if the slide is in, you can still put this down, and that's a big deal because like we own a 24D, as in David, and with the 24D, the slide has to be out at least probably halfway in order for us to get the bed down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in this one, it comes right up to the wall. So it's not a walk around, like if you're at a Cracker Barrel or you're in transit or whatever, you can still put your main bed down, still be comfortable and sleep in your own bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And then this one has the, oops.
Let's put it back up.
Put it back up, yeah. This one has a rear bath and...
Huge rear bath. Yeah, so this has, I don't know if it's the biggest, but I swear it's got to be close to the biggest rear bathroom I've ever seen in a 25-foot RV. Mm-hmm. This is a really beautiful, big bathroom. Oh, there we go.
There you
Yeah, so on this side, you have a large shower with a seat.
Okay.
Very comfortable. And then you have this huge wardrobe. So it runs the entire width of the RV, including behind here. So this is on the hanging. This is for your hanging stuff on this side. Oh man. And then over here, you've got foldables, and you got a couple of drawers here. Yeah, it is a really nice setup. Porcelain toilet. So it feels very residential. The T to me is the most residential feeling. Yeah. You have a residential style, like over the range,
the convection microwave oven.
Yeah. And this one vents to the outside, which is pretty rare.
Yeah.
So so if you're heating up stuff, there's an actual like true exhaust on the outside for it too. It's the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
We never spoke about the Connect system, but that's another thing that it's huge with the Winnebago is.
I was gonna say, I'm like.
You're gonna appear in the commercial any second now.
Yeah, any second now. Yeah. Oh, there's Scott. There's my wife.
Yeah,
there's me. Yeah.
There you go.
That's me. Anyway, so yeah, so Winnebago Connect. Actually, this is really nice. So see all of these notifications and everything. Robert, let's be honest. Okay, there are things about RVing that may not be intuitive or natural to somebody if they've never RV'd before. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah.
So the idea with Winnebago Connect, in my opinion, is to try and make it easier, regardless of how much experience you have, to know, okay, I need to refill my water. My tanks are filling up. So it proactively gives you notices. It'll send a push notification to your phone to say, hey, your black tank is filling up. You're gonna probably want to dump that tank pretty soon.
Right. Okay.
That kind of thing. So in this case,
so it'll once you're at two-thirds, it'll go like yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And also, by the way, it's not even 2/3. Thank you, Robert. Excellent segue, because this is all in percentages.
Percentage, like exact.
Exact. So it will tell you have 4% and you have only 3 gallons of fresh water or whatever it might be.
Okay, so it tells you it's that accurate.
It's that accurate, yeah.
That's good.
And then, from here, so obviously, like, you get these types of notices. And again, I mentioned this has a mobile app as well. So everything that you can do from here, you can also do from your phone. And you can also check in and control. It's so funny, because literally this is what the commercial is about.
Yeah.
But the idea, though, is that, like, you can be from anywhere and check in on your pets, for example. This has a pet minder function, so it will automatically send push notifications if the temperature goes too high or too low to the range that you indicate and set. So a lot of cool things like that. But yeah, just to show you real quick, it's broken down into sections, right? And so, like, lights over here, like let's say that this is a preset, like you like to have these lights at these percentages, because you can control them. You can also dim them and everything. If I wanted to do a preset, you push and hold.
You save it as a preset. So
yeah, and so then you can have like a winding down. So I don't know, maybe like we want to turn off, a whole bunch of lights, right?
Yeah.
And then we say, okay, that's preset 2. Okay.
Right.
So then if I want to go back to preset 1, I just hit 1.
Yeah, you can have a work mode or a watch TV mode or whatnot. And I noticed that you also have light switches.
You do, yeah.
And so
which is a big deal, right? Because some people are like, well, what happens if the system fails? And that's a great question. Yeah. And the truth is, you have light switches, right?
Yeah,
there are light switches, located around. Like here are 2 switches here, and so you can still control things from the light switches.
Yeah, not to bash the technology, but sometimes if you're back there, it's probably easier just to flip the switch
100%.
than coming up here or opening the app. So yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have like, you can't talk to it yet, but I'm sure that's coming soon.
Hey. Winnebago's gonna add Siri to this any day now.
Any day.
Any day. We're just kidding. Hey, Howard, is there anything else you'd like to add, or this is?
Yeah, I just Robert, I'm glad that. Thank you for the opportunity, because I feel like this was a really great opportunity to show.
Yeah, man.
We love the View Navion. It's been our home for, over 6 years, and we love it.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you. Now we know a lot more about the Navion or the View that I could have ever told you guys, because we have someone who has lived in it for 6 years.
Yeah.
All right, Howard.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and great to see you always at the RV show.
Always, man.